Ready to learn how our students can earn $5, $10, even up to $20,000 a month flipping houses? Click the Academy link for free details.
Hey, this is Ty Henderson. I wanted to share my story with you. I'm a real estate investor. I've been doing about maybe 4 deals a month until I met Peter. I needed to ramp up to maybe 10 deals plus per month, and Pete always brags about how he's doing 10 deals a month. So I thought I'll take him up on it. And using his system, he's taught me how to generate more than hundreds of seller leads per month. Now, after he taught me how to get my seller leads, you know, the biggest thing that I had a problem with was actually negotiations. And I mean, oh my God, when I watched Peter's 4 videos, it taught me how to negotiate deals to my benefit. Now, really, I don't recommend seminars and courses to everybody, but Pete's course really took me from level 1 to level 15, and I'll recommend it to anybody.
Hey there, this is Peter Vekselman. So today I want to talk to you about something that, like, out of a blue, somebody called me a couple days ago and they made a comment to me. They said, Pete, you know, a lot of times when you do your videos from your office, especially with people that work for you, and they said, Pete, it seems like you have a very turn and burn environment. It seems like people come and go constantly. And I kind of had a conversation with this individual about that, and I started thinking about that. I was wondering, you know, I started thinking, I don't know why I come across like that in videos, because that is the furthest from the truth in our office. And so there are operations out there that lend themselves to a very turn and burn environment. You know, a lot of sales operations lend themselves to turn environment. That's just the industry they're in, and that's how they function. I could tell you the industry that we're all in, being real estate investors, I would say the furthest from the truth is that. Meaning you want to retain employees here, and you especially want to retain employees in key positions. In my opinion, one of the key positions that we all as investors have here, and you have here utilizing them, are negotiators. In the end, negotiators are the glue that holds our whole business together. You know, they're what operates everything. They're what getting deals to us. They're getting deals to us, and in the end, they're the ones who are really pretty much in charge of the bottom line. So I wanted to make a video today here with Gloria. Gloria, how long you been here with me?
13 months. 13
months. So think about it. That's a negotiator, and what Gloria does is she answers the phone. She's got her terminal here in terms of she's able to get information in real time as she's dealing with sellers in a live environment here, and she's able to make decisions. And you're negotiating deals. Aren't you also getting contracts?
Yes.
Okay, so you're negotiating deals, getting contracts. And then you're actually here in a management position. So what does that include here?
I make sure everybody is making calls and getting contracts, and I make sure they have their calls and they come to me with any questions, and I help them negotiate if they need it.
So she has responsibility. We actually have in a team environment here. We have a couple teams, and Gloria is in charge of one of the teams. And don't you also train new negotiators that start?
Yes.
Right. So when a new negotiator starts with us, they go through a training process. Then she supervises them. We pay them overrides and her deals and all that. But again, the point is this. When you get somebody good in this business, you really, really have to make an effort to do whatever you have to do to retain them. Let me just show you some numbers that I had pulled up before we started. So what Gloria has made is she's made about 25,000 calls, or she's had over about 25,000 conversations since she's been here with sellers. Out of that, she's sent out 160 contracts. She's gotten 63 contracts received. Now, so think about this. One individual is responsible for 63 opportunities for us to do deals, because what a contract is, it's an opportunity for us to do deals. And you know, when you're making anywhere from, let's say, 8 upwards of $20,000+ a deal, you could see the value of a good employee and especially of a good negotiator. So this is not a turn and burn environment with what we have here, and I suggest if you're working with people in your world, do not get into a turn and burn environment with any aspects of real estate. I don't think contractors should be in a turn and burn environment. I don't think real estate agents need to be in turn environment. Closing agents, definitely negotiators, and anybody else in your world that you're working with. So number one, in order to do that, and you've heard me talk about this a lot of times, invest your time into people. as you notice, one of the responsibilities that Gloria has here is we put people through a training environment when they get started with us. Well, guess what? We invested our time, our money, our effort, our energy into Gloria when she got started with us. When you really start counting how much a good negotiator, a good employee, a good part of your team is worth to you, it's if you're constantly in a churn and burn environment, I promise you, you're missing this opportunities, because I did not break these numbers down, but I bet you these numbers are weighed towards the back. Meaning when she started with us, she was not at 40% in terms of getting her contracts back or anything like that. So employees actually get better and better over time. So invest your time into your people, invest money, invest energy, and do what you have to do to retain them. Create the kind of environments where people want to be a part of. Very, very important.